It's now August 1st. We have been in Maine since the first week of May, honestly. And have we done much sightseeing or any touristy stuff since we've been here? Not really. Admittedly, because of my job, and it wasn't like it's that many hours a day, but I'm exhausted when I'm done work. And it was 5 days a week, and I feel like, you know, my couple of days off is doing laundry, cleaning up, getting, you know, necessities done for the week, and then it's time to start working again. That has changed. Since then, I have gotten a different job. I still work the same amount of hours, but I work less days. That is kind of opening up like new doors for me right now. I'm super excited. I have days to do both. Days to go have fun, explore with my husband, and days to get my chores and my, you know, my weekly stuff done. So today is kind of like our first day, just getting out and about and doing something. It also happens to be the Lobster Festival in Rockland. So the Lobster Festival in Rockland, I have heard about it my entire life. It is probably one of the biggest celebrations in Maine in the summer. There's celebrations in like every town, but the Lobster Festival is a pretty big deal. So I don't know what to expect. I know it's based around food. It's based around our favorite food. So I'm excited to check that out. And we're on our way to the Rockland Annual Lobster Festival. So come with us. Just being here is making me so hungry. I for sure am gonna get a lobster roll, but I'll probably share with Roger so we can try some other foods besides that. I'm excited. I was saying some really good vendors here. A little bit of everything from like kitschy junk to like really good quality stuff. Unique purchases. You know, some of it's little trinkety things, but there's been a lot of really cool stuff today so far. Two lobster rolls, and check out this view. Oh my God. I can't really see into the screen. This is our first food of the festival. Lobster roll. Traditional lobster roll, a little bit of mayonnaise in it, a toasted hot dog bun. That's it. That's how they make them in Maine. Let's try it. It's fresh. Look at that. Literally, probably my favorite thing about being from Maine, lobster. That was a good way to start off the festival. I'm both hungry and full at the same time. Even Roger said there was a ton of lobster meat in the lobster roll, so it was nice. You feel like you're getting your money's worth. By the way, that lobster roll with a bag of chips was $30 a piece, so it was 60 bucks for the two lobster rolls so far. All the cooking of the lobster is done in this central location. Later it is distributed to the different areas throughout the festival that will be selling like lobster rolls, things like that. It's over 20,000 pounds of lobster are cooked during the week of the Lobster Festival. It was really cool to watch this. After that, we went to the arts and crafts tent where we saw a lot of really nice handmade crafts, a lot of woodwork, a lot of glasswork, a lot of painting, jewelry. It was really nice to see some local artists, some local talent being represented at this place. Okay, sadly, I ran out of batteries. I brought the wrong batteries. I brought the dead ones instead of the charged ones. And so I couldn't finish the rest of our day at the Lobster Festival. So I guess I'm going to finish out this video with, I'm going to walk out to Breakwater Lighthouse. We are still in Rockland. We're kind of like around the other side of the harbor there. But I don't know exactly how far away it is from the mainland. But somebody told me it was about 3/4 of a mile out on this rock and back. It's warm out, it's sunny, but it is very windy, so I'm not sure if I'll get much audio, but we're gonna take a walk out to Breakwater. The breakwater barrier was built in the late 1800s, and that was to protect the harbor of Rockland that had sustained some pretty significant damage during one of the storms in the mid 1800s. I know it's windy. I feel like I've been walking for quite a while, but I'm not even halfway out. It's not strenuous or anything, it's just I'm walking slow to make sure I don't fall down and look like an idiot. It was completed on November 24th, 1899. The lighthouse was built at the end of Breakwater after the fact because the breakwater itself became a hazard to navigation. So they put up a lighthouse at the end so that people would know that the breakwater is there. Breakwater is a relatively easy hike that can be enjoyed by most everybody in your family. Sorry, I had to get back to the car to finish because it was so windy out. Even though it was sunny and it was windy, it was very cool out. It was in the 70s. I feel like that's how it's been most of the summer. It's been so nice. It doesn't matter. I'm sweaty. I'm still hot. I'm glad that I did this today. I'd like to do it at least one other time before I leave. Maybe a little bit like later in the season. There was a lot of people going out there and back, but it wasn't like congested or anything. I will say you need to wear good shoes. And some people brought their dogs, but I noticed most of those people did not make it all the way down to the lighthouse because there's some pretty decent sized gaps there. I saw one lady in Birkenstocks, she almost bit it. She turned around and left. Wear good sneakers. It's not like it's hard, but you have to look down, watch where you're going, mind the gaps. I'm really glad that I did this. I'm sorry that I ran out of video footage of the Lobster Festival, but that was a really good time and I'm very glad that we went. And now I got to see a lighthouse, so lobsters and lighthouses this week. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you want to check out and see some of my other stuff, go to my channel, like and subscribe, and you can see what else we've been up to. It's a little bit about travel, a little bit about maintenance, a little bit about, whatever's going on at the time. That's why we're the backyard tourists. Sometimes we're in our own backyard, sometimes we're in somebody else's. So I just want to thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!